Howdy, all y'alls. I'm having kind of a lazy day today. I'm still waiting for the UPS guy. So anyway, I was just thinking about when I first started piping or learning to pipe. I was mostly self-taught, so that means I learned a lot of bad habits. But one of the key things to playing the bagpipes is literally muscle memory. And then after that, once you have your muscle memory, when you memorize a tune, then you can work on rhythm and expression. And rhythm is important because that's for the audience. The expression is important, in my opinion. Expression is twofold. One is for you, that's your personal style. The second part is for the audience to transmit the meaning through rhythm. Or, I'm sorry, expression. Rhythm's part of expression, but you can mess around with rhythm and do all kinds of stuff. You can purposely play a tune not right, and it still sounds good. Now, playing the bagpipes, the Great Highland Bagpipes, is a very traditional instrument, and I've gone to a couple of competitions at the Queen Mary, and there is one guy who is very, very Scottish and very traditional bagpipers. He doesn't really like my playing, but I've stuck around in the scene for long enough that he tolerates me. So anyway, for me right now, I have a set that I've wanted to play forever and ever and ever. And so the only way I can memorize all these tunes is to just keep playing them over and over and over and over again. And the great thing about the practice chanter is you can stop and start and you can repeat and everything like that. So what I'm going to do, because I've got a case of the boredom, and I've got, if anybody has a Bichon Frise dog, they know that when the dog just randomly goes through the fritzes and runs around all the house, regardless, and that's why you keep your valuables up high, because something might get broke. If you have a cat, your cats go through the fritzes too when they get bored or they just need to get some energy out. So anyway, I'm begging your forgiveness from the beginning because I got the fritzes, and I'm going to play some tunes together in a chain, and it's not for expression or to prove how good of a piper I am or anything like that, but and it's going to be way faster than anybody wants, and sometimes you just got to get it out, and that's what music is. It's not just about making money or doing a performance or anything like that. It's really just having fun doing what you're doing. And sometimes piping can be intensely boring when you're learning, but just do it. So anyway, the tunes, some people are going to recognize the tunes for what they are, and yes, I'm going to be playing them faster than I'm supposed to, but I'm just building muscle memory into it, because this set I've been doing piecemeal, and I'm finally getting to a point where I want to start practicing on my great pipes. So anyway, bear with me. I'm intensely bored, and so there it is. And I'll tell you what the tunes are afterwards if I remember to tell them. So this is one of my larger chanters because the finger spacing is the same as the Great Highland Pipes on it. I like the sound of this chanter better, and this one sounds kind of like a duck. But anyway, here we go. You ready for the ride? Goofed up. Whoops. So, I'm not trying to show off any skill or anything like that, but the only way to learn that many tunes together is to keep playing them over and over and over and over again. And the more you play them, the more you get into that muscle memory in your forearms and your fingers and everything like that. And the tunes are Laxdale College, Minnie Hind, the full version. I found the full version. And so for years I'd only been playing the first two parts. And so it was really hard for me to start working in the last part of the tune, because I actually like it. Because you can work in a break in the tune where you kind of break the cadence and it kind of sets people off, but it makes them pay attention at the same time. And then the Red Fox, it just sounds like a chase. And that's the third tune. And then the fourth tune, everybody keeps telling me to play it a different way. There's the GDEs, there's a couple of ways to do it, and I play them the way they're written. But, sorry, I'm speaking specifically to a person right now. I know that you like to play the GDEs straight and kind of flat. but they're written with a cadence. So they're not just G D E G D E. They're dun 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 dun. Well, I don't know if I can express that correctly unless I'm playing it. But it's in the last tune is Glasgow City Pipers, and I understand that's a good tune for practicing GDEs, in my opinion. And playing it slow and controlled is a talent, in my opinion. And but it is written to have see, GDEs are, and I probably won't get it right, okay? It's like that, and I call that playing it flat. So, okay, that's great, but Glasgow City Pipers isn't written that way. And the GDEs on, let's see, Nibbler in My Kitchen, I forgot to say. First tune is Laxdale. Second tune is Minnie Hind. Third tune is The Red Fox by Robert Mathewson. And the fourth tune is called Nibbler in My Kitchen. And that's written with the cadenced. I don't know how to express it, and I don't know the expression for it. But it's not. It's written. Can you hear the difference? The City of Glasgow Pipers, or Glasgow City Pipers, is written. It's not written. It's written. Do you see? Can you hear the difference? Versus. That's the way it's written. So anyway, I'm not trying to convince anybody. I'm just saying, look at the music. That's the way it's written. And that's the way it should be. So, in my opinion. And I'm not a professional piper. I haven't competed in years, at least 4 years. I tried to compete, and while life got complicated and I couldn't attend. So anyway. Do you see what I'm saying? Actually using that break because I screwed up my fingering. I keep starting with Nibbler in My Kitchen because it's one of my preferred tunes. Yeah, that's the term I'm going to use. So anyway, it's all about muscle memory. You got to play it hundreds and hundreds of times. You got to practice everything, you know, and grips become easy. GDEs are the hardest thing for me. But grips, you know, and you know, descending grip. Oh my gosh, that was really hard. And I still fight with that for crushing them, because when I listen to it, when I record and I listen to it on the video, it's crushed. You can't hear the. It's supposed to have a cadence going down. I call it a descending grip. I don't know what the Scottish word is. So anyway, I had to get something posted today, and I appreciate you watching. And if this is any help or kind of for anybody who's learning, you know, I'm self-taught. That doesn't mean anything. That means I learned a lot of bad habits from the start. But, you know, read the music. You know, sometimes the way it's traditionally played or the way it's played in competition is different than the way it's traditionally played. So, and I think I'm going to make, there's a tune called Thistle of Scotland. I think I'm going to make that my signature tune because, well, it's easier for me to play, for one thing. I love the tune and I love the meaning of the tune because if you know the story of the thistle, I'm kind of a pain in everybody's foot when it comes to arguing about stuff I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to keep rambling again. But I just had to get that out there. And hopefully somebody from my Facebook page or, well, in a couple other pages that I post to, somebody will comment, and I'm not trying to pick an argument. I'm just saying that's the way it's written, you know, and slow and controlled isn't always entertaining. And when you screw up, you can do it spectacularly, and then make it obvious that you screwed up, and then you engage the audience in your playing because you're having a conversation when you're playing out busking or anything like that. And the only problem is I talk too much. So, bye.